Right, so a very good evening to our lecturer. Today we will be presenting our group project, and we are from group 15, right? So all of these are my group members, so we will be explaining about our topic, which is number 4, the importance of human history to the nation. Okay. So let me begin with the introduction first. Okay. Right, so the importance of human history to the nation. Okay, why we need to study history? Because history helps us to understand how our society, values and institutions develop over time. It offers lessons from the past, promotes national identity, and inspires unity by showing how people overcame hardship and also conflict. So later on we will be explaining the importance, for example, building our national identity and also learning from the past history. So next, welcome my group members to explain his part.
Okay, so good afternoon to my lecturer and my friends. So I'm going to explain about building our national identity. So for so for Malaysia, we are started from ancient kingdoms like the Malacca Sultanate, which is a very important trading center, and we spread Malay and Islam culture over there. Then after that, we are colonized by British, Japan and British. So after the colonization, we gained independence on 1957 from British. So this is the history of our country. Then why is this important? Because by understanding the history of our country, we can appreciate our roots and then make the people more united. Okay. This strong sense of belonging build a national identity. Okay, so now let's my crewmate to explain the next part.
Okay, so now we continue our next subtopic, which is avoiding the mistake from the past. So after we have gained independence from British, so there's a huge crisis happened in Malaysia, which is on 1969, 13th of May, where this is a crisis between different races in Malaysia, mainly Chinese and Malay. So they're fighting, and then they make a very huge in Malaysia. So what is the things happen after this crisis will be our leaders at the time, okay, Tun Abdul Razak, I think, yeah. So he come up with a new policy which makes Malaysia better, which is a new economic policy to rebuild our national economy. But one more thing is that the most important is our national principle, which is Rukun Negara. So this come out also after this crisis happened, where the importance for this Rukun Negara that every Malaysian must know since they have been school is to remain our races united and also make our Malaysia a better country to live. So this is how we need to remembering all the time to not to repeat this mistake in the future. Yeah, so thank you.
Okay, the next importance of human history to a nation is we can learn something from the past leader. For example, our first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman, he inspired us through his leadership, visions, and dedications to the nations. Tunku Abdul Rahman linked our country to the independence. From his story, he offered a very valuable lesson for building a better future. We also can learn the importance of having a purpose and step committed even when we face kind of problem. Next, I will pass to my group member, Nicole.
Celebrating cultural heritage is also an importance as history showcases the richness of Malaysia's diverse cultures and traditions. By celebrating cultural events like Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, and Deepavali, we not only keep our traditions alive, but also learn to understand and respect one another. When we embrace these traditions together, it strengthens national unity
next point, which is shared history can also build a united nation. So as we know, Malaysia's formation in 1963 brought together Sabah, Sarawak and the Federation of Malaya. So understanding this history promotes a spirit of togetherness, and in the same time, the concept of Keluarga Malaysia also reflects this spirit and emphasizing inclusivity and shared responsibility for the nation's progress. So through our human history, we can also be more respectful among different regions and ethnic groups. So I'll pass it to my next member.
Okay, it's my turn. So I'm talking about the connecting with shared culture. So in Malaysia, we got a lot of culture such as Malay, Chinese, Indian, and a lot of traditions. So this cultural fusion is a powerful way to create a friendship and understanding among different cultures. Like for example, at the Malaysia street, like Pasar Malam, you can see got many traditional food like nasi lemak, roti canai, and also dim sum, like a lot of traditional food lah. So all gathered together, so to become a very nice culture. So by celebrating our collective culture, so we create a better understanding and stronger friendship. So this connection reminds us that even with different backgrounds, we are all a part and the same national story. So I pass to my roommate.
So this one is the how our Malaysia can get a global recognition through our history. So Malaysia on the world map is just a very tiny one. So in Malaysia there are history sites like Falsafah in Malacca, Georgetown in Penang. They are not just a tourist attractions, but they also tell our history to the world, what they happened in the past. They also contribute to national pride, cultural diplomacy, and also international tourism. Okay, so I think that's all. Thank you.